What's up, YouTube? So, I'm sure you've seen the leaked video, the Shiny Fates Elite Trainer box. Some lucky few got the box early, did a showcase break. But we confirmed 100% of the card list, and I was going to do another video on the card list, but I want 100% confirmation for you guys. So, here's the thing. They're not including the Marnie Full Art. This one card was giving Shiny Charizard VMAX and Shiny Charizard V run for its money. And it was right up there on the tier list for the two chase cards, and Shiny Charizard V was the Full Art Marnie and Shiny Charizard VMAX. And then you have Skyla. But the point is that they included all these cards except the Marnie Full Art. I mean, they included Skyla. So the question is with Charizard VMAX, okay? Shiny Charizard VMAX. Let's just, for a moment, take Shiny Charizard VMAX out of the picture. Then what do you have to work with to get your money back, retain your value? So, Champion's Path, the reason why that set is garbage, is just put it out there, being frank with you. It's a garbage set. Because if you don't pull the Charizard, your investment just went to bust. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of good shinies in this set. A lot of good shinies. But will the market price the same way as Hidden Fates? Let's see. Okay, I know some things that you don't want to hear, but I'm a type of guy that rather tell you something, even though that you don't want to hear it. But sometimes we have to just tell the truth, bluntly. Shiny Fates is a big letdown. Besides pulling the Shiny Charizard VMAX, but you pull Shiny Charizard VMAX out of the picture, what do you have to work with? I mean, here's the full arts. Like, why do you guys take out, like, Piers? Like, why couldn't you take out Piers? Like, seriously. Like, why? You could have done something a bit different, but you include Piers. Piers was in Champion's Path. You know how many times I pulled that guy? That rainbow dude, like, I pulled him so many times. Like, why because you know why? Because it seems with Japanese is that they're about more quality over quantity. I don't know if you guys know that, but English, what they do is they basically have fewer chase cards but more sets. Why is that? Because they want you to spend your money. They want you to spend your money to chase the card. So we have Skyla, which is a really good card. I got a pristine 10. I sold that for $455. I sold her, which was a really good card. I mean, there's a lot of good baby shinies. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of good baby shinies. But let's head over to Hidden Fates real quick. Let's just compare both sets here and why Hidden Fates is still a good set. Why Hidden Fates is still better than Shiny Fates. Because there's more $100 hitters in there. There's more chase cards. If you took Shiny Charizard VMAX, or not VMAX, Shiny Charizard out of Hidden Fates, you barely notice. Because you can still retain your money, get your money back. You can make some profit even selling the raw chase card. So, like, this is a $100 hitter. This is a good card too. Shiny Mewtwo. All the EV evolutions are $100 hitters. I mean, Arcuno. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, Ho-Ho, GX. We all know Shiny Charizard VMAX, or I'm so used to VMAX, GX. But basically all the EV evolutions, there's a lot of good hitters in Hidden Fates. And my thing is, why Hidden Fates is such a good set? Is because they probably underestimated all these other chase cards to not be as great as the Shiny Charizard. Because maybe if they knew, if like all these evolutions, like EV evolutions, if they knew were like ultimate chase cards, they might have just like spread it out and put those other chase cards, those other shinies, in other sets. Because but what Shiny Fates does have over Hidden Fates is the full arts. I mean, this is the full arts. I mean, the best full art probably out of this set is good old Giovanni. Oh, where is it? Let's go up here. But anyways, you guys know what the card looks like. But it just, it's really disappointing because, okay, so we got the Teflon Don here. This is a badass card. I'm sorry. This is a really cool card. Giovanni, very nostalgic. He has that badass look. He has that gangster look, you know. Then we have good old Jesse and James, you know. And you can pull a lot of good, like, nostalgic, like this is like a $50 card. Both of them are like $40-$50. So, Shuppet's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of good cards, so you can get your money back at least. And that's what makes Hidden Fates is a great set. Now, let's swing over to Shiny Fates here. What cards are going to, like, out of all these babies, baby shinies, okay, compared to Hidden Fates, what shiny baby is going to be like a $50 card? The only one I can think of is Suicune. That's going to be one shiny hitter right there. I mean, but all these other shinies, I gotta check the price of Ponyta, but anything that's cute is gonna sell. Grade it. But there's a lot of good shinies in there. But will the market, you know, tell a different story? Okay. But the ultimate question I want you guys to ask yourself is, if you take Charizard out of the picture, what do you get? What do you get? Will you retain your value? Where do you retain your money? Your buy-in, you know? Because don't count on your pulling Shiny Charizard. Just don't count on it. Like, awesome, you pull it. But you always want to plan for the worst and hope for the best. So how you plan for the worst is you look at the set. Be like, if I pull Suicune, Suicune's one, maybe the Penguin Dude, the Pony Babies, maybe the little Surfetch, Shiny Coughing, maybe this Elephant Dude, the Duckling, he's pretty cute, and then Ben Shiny Charizard VMAX, and then out of all these other shinies, what do you have to work with? Ditto, Lapras. It's just, I'm just disappointed. And here's another thing too with Japanese, is that their product is far superior than ours. And I just want to do like a comparison. So here's two theme decks. There you go. Look at it. Which one's more badass? Like, it feels like with English sets, they don't even try to make it this badass looking. Like, this is so beautiful. Like, why don't we get something like this? Like, why? But this is our theme decks that we get. You know, it's like, I feel like we're getting the shaft here. They don't include God packs in English sets, only Japanese. And then you got like then you get theme deck sets like this. These are the Three Musketeers, guys. You get all three of them. Why don't we get something like that? Why? Like, why don't we get something like this? So, I don't know if this video maybe come off as a rant, but it's just, I'm frustrated because you know what they're doing is that they make it fewer and fewer chase cards, and then they spread it out. It's like defacing currency in a sense, you know what I mean? And if you don't know what I mean by that, is they put more sets out with fewer chase cards, and what does that do? You know, it makes people spend more money. Okay, if there was fewer sets with more chase cards, you know, the bigger the bang of the buck. You know, but in the U.S., they know Americans love to spend money. They know this. They know the U.S. loves to spend a lot of money. So what they do is they spread out all the sets, fewer chase cards, makes people spend more money. I don't know what the deal in Japan, but they really put quality in their sets. Look at this. Just take a look at it. And then just take a look at this. I mean, I'm a big Charizard guy. I am. But when you see sets come out like this, then compared to this, it's like, it doesn't equal the same at all. They put literally a Charizard VMAX in the theme deck. a Charizard VMAX. Do they do that for US? No. Sorry, I just had to go off on a little rant because it's just frustrating to see this because it happens every time. You know, US always gets shafted every time. They put fewer chase cards, more sets, with fewer chase cards so people can spend more of their money because they know people are collectors and they know this. So they make the ratio even more harder to pull the shiny Charizard VMAX because they know everyone wants that card. Everyone knows they want this card. But if you don't pull it, can you get your money back of the cards that you do pull? That's the ultimate question here. So, if you disagree, you know, just leave a comment below if you agree. I just love to hear your opinion, and this is just my opinion. I just like to hear your take on it because I really think like the Pokemon Company really needs to do like a revamp of like giving us something more. You know, make our sets a little bit more like fun. That's why Japanese sets are a little bit more fun because you can pull the God Pack. That's why Shiny Star V is such an awesome set because you can pull 2 Charizards in a God Pack with all shinies in it. But what they do with US, oh, you don't get that fun. You don't get that fun. Only Japan does. But you, no. We want you to spend more of your money, your hard-earned money, on more sets with less chase cards. So that's my rant of the day. But hey, like, subscribe. I'd like to hear your opinion. If you disagree, I'd just like to hear it anyways. But yeah, I'll keep sending you guys more good content, and see you next time. Later.